bitch. Just my deck profile. So yeah, this is Madolche. I played this deck. This deck's fun. This deck's good. This deck got better with Blazing Vortex, just because of one card. But I mean, I ain't complaining, fool. So yeah, let's do it. Let's go. We start off with 3 Madolines. Stratos of the deck, really, really good. Searcher, like, you can never go wrong. It's not as good mid to late game as it is early game, but it's still really good. 3 of this motherfuckers. Great starter. Decent mid late game card. Actually below average, I'll be honest with you. But it's still good. Of course, you run one of this, because it's your, like, once you get this combo off, it's really hard for you to lose. And Jelly. Tribute to special from deck. Really, really good. This card, special summon for hand if you have no monsters in your hand. I mean, in your graveyard. And you normally special this. See, 2 Hoot Cakes. You don't really run hand traps in here, so 2 is the way to go. If you're running hand traps, I will run 3, personally. But yeah, you banish the special summon from deck. You usually do this with Angeli and Hoot Cake, so that way you'll have a fucking follow-up. And he can't be destroyed by battle because of Angeli's effect. 2 Messenger Lottos, 2 is enough. Not once per turn. Great Searcher. This card's also not once per turn. Sorry about that. But yeah, other than that, it's like really busted. This is probably one of the most fair once per turn decks in a very long time. So for the hand traps, I run 3 Nib. Nibiru is such a board. He's a great board wipe, great everything. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what else to say. It's really good. 3 Thanoses. Reshuffle your hand. Fix your hand. Have a body on board. Downside, you lose to TTT, but I mean, like, a lot of people don't like playing that. And you know what? Last but not least, 3 Impermanents. Really good hand trap. Not a great hand trap, but a good hand trap. Let's see. This is probably the newest card in this edition to the deck. And I can't explain to you how really good this card makes this deck. The fact that you could choose what to banish. This is a million times better than Pot of Extravagance. Yeah, it's just better. Way better than Pot of Extravagance. The fact that you could look at your top 3 and then just do your shit. Salon, this card's really, really good. I wish there was a fucking Rhoda for this deck, but there's not. So this is the next best thing. You pretty much get a spell and trap. You just set it. And an additional normal summon is a really nice extender. This is overall really, really good. So for the rest of the Madolche spells, I run 1 Ticket and 1 Chateau. I used to run 2, but I feel like it breaks a lot. Like, there's situations where you draw 2 of this and you're kind of like, fuck. Even drawing 1 of it's not that good. And then Ticket, you could search it easily since Messenger Lotto's not a hard ones per turn. So fucking, you just go out there and just get your shit. And the last is 2 Cosmics. I mean, like, back row decks suck. So yeah. I'll do traps now. Madolche Prim. Really, really good card. The only reason why Madolches are not terrible at going second, going first, sorry, is because of this card. It's pretty much an Omni Negate, and you get to reuse your Madolche cards from your graveyard and or field. So right here, we got ourselves a Grave Trap Hole. I do run the Rathacia like combo. It's really easy to do it. One Mageline and 1 Salon makes that, and it's really nice to play around the Nibiru and stuff. And here, let's see. Last but certainly not least, goes in match. It does conflict with Thanos a lot, but which I'm still like trying to play test and stuff. I might replace Thanos for Herald of Light. Or even Dimension Barrier, who knows. But, yeah, like, this is very, very good. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I could say. This is probably like the only unfair card in this deck, but you have to play unfair cards for you to stand any chance against the meta. Because Dragon Link and Shaddoll Invoked is just gonna crap on you. Let's see, let's do the extra deck. I'll do Links first. One Link Spider, I only play this just like against dinos where they give me tokens and shit. Like, I just get rid of it. And it's an earth monster, so it's kind of nice to have. Here you go. A little bit of the Nightmare package. I just run 2 out of the 3. Cerberus and Phoenix. Really good to get rid of, remove shit. And the last 2 links is to start. Self-explanatory. This is the link. This protects your cards. Like, it's really, really good. So for the Exceeds, for sure I run this. Really, really good. You use the trap, protect you from Nibiru. Very nice to have. Probably the best opener of this deck is Teacher. It's pretty much, I'm not going to say DD. I guess DD. There's that trap card that shuffles stuff from your deck, from the graveyard to your deck. And is unaffected by monster effects if that resolves. So it's really, really nice to have it. 2500 defense is no laughing matters. So like if you're playing against like Drytrons or something, if they have their little like alphas and shit, you just shuffle them back into the deck and they just lose. So you got yourself your end border, and then you got your extender. This card's really good, especially with the princess. You have it because it only works with that. So it pretty much is not a once per turn. So you just shuffle stuff back into your deck and you keep special summoning. So this is the part where you just keep abusing freaking Messenger Lotto, and then you just OTK them for the win. And personally, my favorite card is Queen Tiramisu. This card's so broken. This card's really good. I mean, like, it's a great OTK enabler. Like, it does not target, shuffles your stuff back if you have the field spell. You get it to your hand. So this deck is grind deck. Grind game is one of the best in the game. And yeah, that's just about it. I just wish this deck is a little more consistent. If this deck had a Rhoda for Madolches, I feel like this deck would be, I'm not gonna say top tier, but this deck would certainly be one of the best decks this format. But till then, this is just solid rogue option. And honestly, that's not a bad idea. Really, like, the deck's not, like, I know, like, I souped it up and make it look shiny, but the deck's not really expensive. The Salon are probably like $8 now. I mean, you should have picked them up earlier, but yeah, these guys are like 8. And yeah, I mean, like, this is a pretty good budget deck, in my personal opinion. Yeah, that's just about it. I'll probably think about doing more videos. I'm gonna try to do one tomorrow. Yeah. And it'll probably be some like random ass deck. So yeah, guys, take care. Peace.